If you're new here, welcome in. My name is Jane. I'm a natural born psychic and energy intuitive, and I've created this channel so that I could teach others to activate their own psychic abilities, how to turn them on, how to connect with your own guides. And today, I had a very strong message come in during my meditation from dragons and fairies. And I don't often get them, but when they do, I'll tell you, it's very powerful. So they wanted me to bring you a message today, and I heard very clearly where the magic and the mystical comes to life before your very eyes. And I was like, oh, is that the title of the video you want me to do? And they just said, you use it for whatever, but where the magic and the mystical comes to life before your very eyes. So they're going to, I don't know if they're just showing me or they're going to show all of us together. I mean, they've already shown me a few things already. So I'm going to start with that because it's been like funny as HE double hockey sticks funny. And, okay. So, they, so I knew that they wanted me to bring out my fairy deck and my dragon deck. So I brought out my fairy deck and I was shuffling it. And I was like, okay, Spirit, what do you want me to do? And I turned it over and it said, look in a book. And I said, look in a book? Look in a book. You want me to look in a book? So what is the book, Spirit? And they drew my attention to this one. And this is about the dimensions of light. But before I get into that, I'm going to explain to you my pre-download while I was in my meditation and on my walk back. So they were saying, they were giving me the number 38. It's been really showing up a lot the past few days. And so the number 3 means like direct connection to source, self-expression. Number 8 is more like a material in nature, like self-confidence, like manifest your dreams kind of thing. So anyway, so they went on to give me this message that you're somebody that has a strong intuition, you're stable, you're balanced, something about your life force, spiritual evolution. I was getting the sound of water running, so I'm assuming that's still like a cleansing is happening to bring this in, or they're going to do some kind of cleansing. And then I was getting birth from something old, and then old soul, and then something new is emerging. So I I I saw and they talked about like your inner senses and staying positive, but I saw a dragonfly, and so I was like, oh, so a breakthrough is coming in, and it's coming in fast. It's either going to be in your career or in your spiritual work. I had a vision of a star, and that's kind of what started it all. And it was changing, and I kept saying, "Is that a star, or is that like a snowflake?" No, no, it's a star. And I couldn't really. So that's when the dragons and the fairies came in with the message. So I don't think I was really getting the vision of the star or what they were trying to show me. I wasn't able to get it. But they also brought up about love, relationships, and keeping and having that positive energy. So it has a lot to do with your thoughts and your emotions. So anyway, so then I was like, okay. So then I pulled out this card. I pulled out this book, set of cards here, and I just took it out of the box and set it down. And I was really drawn to the pattern. And I'm like, oh, is this the card you want, Spirit? And I was looking at this like in a book, and I'm like, and I turned it over, and it was number 38. And well, I I was shocked. I was really shocked. So this is the card they want us to use. They want me to read this later. So it's number 38, and it's in the book they want us to read. So we're going to start with that. And then they had me, so I brought out because they said that angels and the ascendant masters were here to bring the messages for the dragons and the fairies. So they were going to help assist them. So when I pulled this deck out, and on the very bottom, it's number 24, Arcadia in Nice. I don't know how to say that. And it says, Arcadia has spoken. Your inner servitude is over your beliefs. Independencies are melting away. I am awakening the magic that will free you. Know that freedom begins in thoughts. And I burst out laughing again because it was like, like you'll notice like this is purple and then this is purple. And like a lot of the card is purple. And then I was like, yeah, because the message from them was about the magic. So they had me bring out a whole bunch of decks. I'm not really sure exactly which ones, or just, okay, Spirit, where do you want me to begin? I just heard them say, take a deep breath, because I'm really excited and like hyped up or something. Wow. Okay. All right, Spirit, where do you want me to begin here? Okay. I'm just going to cleanse my hands here for a second. Okay. I don't know if you can even see that card. I'm going to trust you can see it. Alrighty, here we go, Spirit. Okay, so they want me to start with the Dragon Rider, which is this deck, because these are the ones that are going to be starting the message here. So let's begin with these. Luzzy and Sunshine, number 15. Be careful with your words. With some, you can harm yourself. So speak with love and positivity. Allow your words and smile to be your adornments. Yeah, they're bringing up about that love and the positivity. Okay, so what? Oh, is that terrible thing here? Strokes again. My goodness, that's the one that's on the box, number 37. Wow, look at that, number 37. Almost. You are walking the path of perfection to discover paradise. Do not hurry; it will happen one way or another. Take small steps and enjoy the journey. Okay, I think that was for me, because I'm really like wired. I don't know how to explain it. I need to get something that's going to be more of a grounding. Oh, okay. All right, Spirit, here we go. All right. So what does Baby want us to know here? Okay, so Landa and Clarida, life on Earth is a heroic journey. Mastering the visible and the earthly is as important as mastering the invisible and the mystic. No joke. Oh my goodness, look at this. I've never seen this card before. Oh, because they were showing me this light, but I couldn't understand what the light was. I don't know if that's this one or not. Quan Yin. Oh yeah, they were bringing out. They brought out the number 4 and the number 2, and the number 4 is like, stability, and number 2 is about balance. The time for your highest divine love has now come. Be open and gentle in every situation. The time for your highest divine love has now come. Oh my goodness, because they said that there was going to be this big breakthrough. That's what the dragonfly told me. And the dragonfly led me to, you know what? Sometimes I'll get like a dragonfly, and no word of a lie, it will fly in front of me my entire walk and lead me right to where I go sit down to do my, I mean, like it's freaky as all get out. I'm not even gonna lie. It's so freaky. I don't even know what to say. Look, abundance, variety, and happiness will make their way into your life. The time to harvest has arrived. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna take this one too. Ooh, okay, the energy is really high. Look at all these beautiful colors. What did you want here? They want me to bring her to fairy card. Look at that protection on the bottom. Well, that was on the bottom, it's stuck. Okay, the fairies of protection are shielding you with a magical fairy ring of love and light. Practice psychic protection before embarking upon any spiritual work. All right, Spirit. What do you want here for us to know here? What is it the fairies want us to know? Wait for winter. During the colder months, the fairy queen of winter will help you manifest your most heartfelt wishes as long as your intentions are for the highest good of all. Look, and there's that purple again. Wait for winter. You know what? I have a feeling this might have to do with that reading I did just the other day. And it's going to release on the 1st September. And it's about the winter solstice. Oh, look at that. And manifestations right underneath. Be very honest and clear about what you wish to manifest in your life. Now write it down on paper. Manifestation, step 1. Okay, because this is, they were actually talking about that because they're saying about your dreams and about how to manifest your dreams. Oh my God, you know what? And Quan Yin, there was something else going on. Okay, so she's an ascendant master. I didn't know which ascendant master that they were going to bring forth because they said that the angels and the ascendant masters. I'm really lightheaded. Um, she really does look a lot like an angel, this fairy here. Okay, they're splitting the deck here. So let's see. Light. The fairy of light comes to shed love and light onto your current situation and to remind you that light can penetrate the darkness. Okay. All right. So this is that connection because they're saying that you have a direct connection to source. Okay. All right. What else do you want here, Spirit? Okay. Sanctuary, healing, comfort, and restoration. Okay. They're having me split it here. Emotional freedom, vulnerable expression, flow, awakening, expansion, memories, insight, and the number 3 again. And even number 12 and or 3. Because that 3, it's that direct connection to source. They keep talking about that direct connection. And you know what's funny too, because you have 2 and 1, which also makes another 3. Majestic eminence, sacred divine feminine worth. It's another 27. Okay. This is where they were talking about how you have all that. I'm going to bring out another card here. I'm going to see what else is in here. All right, Spirit. The life force, spiritual evolution. I'm pretty sure. And where I was hearing that sound of water running and that cleansing. So they're definitely still doing some kind of cleansing to bring in some kind of birth, look, empowerment, grounded strength and stamina. Oh my goodness. Number 13. And you know what? That actually, like they're saying, like number 4 is about being grounded and the stability. Yeah, you're going to receive some kind. Oh my God, is that what you were trying to show me? I think that's what they were trying to show me in my vision. That what's on the end of her sword, because it kept changing, and so it was just like, is that a star? No, maybe that's not a star. Like, what is that? But it's just light. Oh my God, this unicorn is beautiful. I didn't know there were unicorns in this deck, but I don't really know a lot of the cards in my decks anyway. I don't see them in that way. Sacred portal, look, creativity, intimacy, and inhibition. Number 34, which again is another 7. And look, that comes right out under sacred portal. Oh my gosh. Look, I just split it on majestic eminence again. Number 27. Oh, spirit. Okay, they don't want this card here. This last card. What's this? Oh, the water. Releasing, purification, toxic, letting go. Yeah, look at that. And that's, oh my God, that's all that transformation. That's what that dragonfly was all about. Releasing. So you're still releasing. You don't want that. Okay. No, there's something else they want me to see here. Oh my God. Gaia, awakening, prepare, relocation, ascension. That's 17 and or an 8. A gateway, mystery voyage. Oh my goodness. You're shifting frequencies, intensity, choices, align. Okay. Wait for what? Oh my God, solar eclipse. Is there going to be a solar eclipse coming? Growth, opportunities, and change. I'm telling you, with all this sun energy that's been going on, that's going to be going on, this is going to be a massive, really quick rebirth that's going to happen. There's just going to be this really big, because the dragonfly was this big burst. So it's going to be like coming quickly. Shifting frequencies. Okay, so you don't want this one. Okay. They're asking me to bring out one of these ones here. Relationship, unconditional love. Number 3. Wow. Balance your relationships by approaching them with true love, which is accepting and unconditional. I can never remember the name of that. When the circles overlap and it's the together, bringing the togetherness thing. They're splitting it here. Oh my goodness! You know what? And this was on the bottom of the deck when I first took it out of the box. It was healing, change. Remember, the only constant in the universe is change. You are always changing. Okay, I'm just going to shuffle this and see what they want here. Spirit. Oh yeah, I just realized that. Oh my God, look, manifestation, harmony. Oh my God, look at that yin yang, create harmony in every aspect of your life. Yeah, that's what they're talking about. Just stay balanced. Look, because the yin and yang in the middle, it's about in your heart space. Oh my goodness. All right. Keeping that harmony, keeping that upbeat so that it'll make this transition easier. Oh my God, evolution. Oh my goodness, because that's what they said. They said this life force spiritual evolution, changing the world. Oh my goodness, look at that. And it's the same symbol that's in there. Oh my God, spirit. Oh my God. Is that what you were trying to show me? When you change yourself, you help to change circumstances in the world. Oh my God, spirit. The manifestation. There's something in this card they want me to read. To figure out what I did with the book. Oops. They think I've ever even opened this book before, maybe. Number 5. Oh, yes, I have. Evolution. Number 5. So, evolution. Okay. Holy. Okay. You have to change yourself to make the changes you want to see in the world. You always have the choice to react or respond to any situation. Choosing to respond rather than react always brings a more harmonious resolution to any situation. Acknowledge what you see objectively and stop emotionally reactivity. When you respond objectively rather than reacting in emotion, your vibration is raised through kindness, compassion, grace, love, ease, and flow. Thinking thoughts that are aligned with those higher vibrations will help to change what is happening to you and around you in the outer world. To help change the world, you must choose to send love into all situations. My goodness, because they're talking about this breakthrough that there's going to be some kind of spiritual life force evolution for you, because they did bring up about the inner senses, about staying positive, and that you're birthing from something old because you're like an old soul, but something brand new is going to be emerging from this. Whatever you okay, so the advanced use here. So you can only change the world by beginning to make changes within yourself. Change is a powerful force, and you are a change. You are in charge of how changes occur through the choices you make. All right, so there's an advanced message. Let me go to that. Number 5, change your thoughts, your opinions, your beliefs, and your attitude. Okay. All right, Spirit. Okay, so what is it that you want? When I was reading that, they kept saying they wanted me to bring out another dragon card. Blue dragon from Pleiades. Oh my goodness. That's funny. Because this card is from the Pleiadian wisdom. Wow, that's funny, Spirit. Let's see here. Prepare you to accept source healing, accept a heart activation, give and receive heart healing. Okay, pure white dragon. Look at that, and you get a pure white dragon over here. Transform your ascension knowledge into pure wisdom. Process what you know. Act with truth and honesty. Let your wings of light grow and expand. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's find out what they want here. There's something in this one of these cards here. Okay. Oh my gosh, look what they brought out on the bottom of the deck. Gold and silver, violet flame dragon. Transmute the old around you with wisdom and grace. So I was just saying that you're going to birth something from the old. It's time for transmutation, magic, and healing. Offer service under grace. Oh my God, Spirit. And you know, they're bringing up these symbols a lot. You see these symbols that they're bringing up? They're splitting the deck. They want me to, there's something else. Orange gold dragon from Arcturus opens you to knowledge from the new golden age. Carry the energy of the future. Be a guiding light. Okay, and then this one. Dark blue galactic dragon helps you listen to the voice of the universe. Light the codes of your master blueprint. Access cosmic wisdom and enter higher service. They're asking you to you notice that they keep asking, like, be of service. They've brought that up several times. So whoever you are that's getting this message, and you're going to go through this big breakthrough, I mean, you're literally going to be like one day this way, the next day something else. Kind of like that's kind of how fast. Like I mean, it might not. I mean, it might take over a period of a month or two, but honestly, one day you're going to wake up and just be like something completely different from what you were prior to months ago. You know what I mean? Though it's going to feel like it's an overnight type thing. Cocoons, black dragon cocoons you so that your divine potential grows. Meditate, reflect, undergo a metamorphosis. Okay. All right, Spirit. It's the same message over and over, but there's something in this they want me to read. Okay, they want me to read. Okay, I'm going to put that there, but they want me to read this number 38 first. Okay, so let me get those two books. Okay, that's that one. Okay, so number 38. Let's see what this says. Evolving vision. Oh my God, the evolution, the evolving. Wow, okay. So, evolving vision. Okay. There comes a time when visions or dreams, no matter how marvelous they are, need to be upgraded to meet the present circumstances. There is a spontaneous, wild, and unpredictable quality to life that requires flexibility and responsiveness from those who wish to live creatively and connected to the endless emanations of divine play. Sometimes we have to grow to meet the vision, to meet the vision, yes. Sometimes the vision needs to grow to meet us. Is there something about vision in this one? No. No, it's about the magic though. Okay. Um, sorry. I was distracted because I thought I saw something about the vision, but I think I'm just stuck on that star, that vision that I had of that star. Okay. Sorry. Okay, so grow to meet us. Yeah. The universe is lovingly prodding you to become aware that there is more depth and richness to your divine path than you thought. Instead of a one course meal, a scrumptious banquet or banquet is in order. It might seem counterintuitive, but it does take courage to receive. It involves confronting our previously unconscious smallness of mind or heart. Let smaller notions be stretched by the higher will of divine purpose. Be bold with your openness to what can be. Many new things are becoming possible for you now, and through that, much benefit shall emerge for many. Wow. And then you even have the manifestation. I'm telling you, these readings have been just blowing me away. Array. I don't know what that is. Array. A ray of light, I guess. What is the name of this one? Gold. These ones are all different dimensional ones, so I don't know which dimension this is. Gold and silver. I have a feeling that might be seventh dimensional. Gold and silver. Not. What is it? Gold and silver, yeah. Nope. Maybe you're fifth dimensional. Yep, fifth dimensional. Number 42, page 42. Let's see here, page 42. Wow, this has been pretty interesting. So, Okay, here. Oh, so the guidance is this. Okay, so there you go. Golden, silver, violet, flame dragon. Oh yeah, violet. Oh, look at that. The purple again. Spirit. This card suggests it is time to let go of an aspect of your life that is no longer serving you. Ask the gold and silver, violet, flame dragons to clear the thought of it totally from your energy fields. Sense or feel them etherically burning up the old. Then ask them to replace it with new and joyful possibilities that come to you in a higher frequency. When you connect with these dragons, you have a wonderful opportunity for service work. You can send them under the law of grace to any person or place that needs transformation. Remember, you will always also be working with Saint Germain and Archangel Zadkiel. There's that's the angel and the ascendant masters. I didn't know who, because they said that angels and ascendant masters were going to help here, so I didn't know who it was. Okay, so they're good. Who will illuminate you? That ray, my God, spirit. So take a few moments now to direct these dragons to heal people, places, situations, and the world. Wow, spirit, this has been a beautiful message. I hope this finds you well, and whoever you are, basically they, because they started the whole thing with this message where the magic and the mystical comes to life before your very eyes. And I hope that has happened today, because I know it certainly has for me. It's blown me away, as usual. Thank you very much, Spirit. And thank you, dragons and fairies, for all of your beautiful messages. And I hope this finds you well. And hit the like button on your way out. And bid you a good day and send you love and light.